I was hoping to avoid this one, but it looks like I'm going to have to give you the quick and dirty on fetal cells in vaccines. When you have a vaccine that's attenuated, meaning it's a vaccine that's weakened, such as the flu virus, they have to grow it in something. You can't just grow it in air. If you recall back to your high school biology days, they gave you an agar and you grew bacteria on it. So apply that concept to growing viruses inside of cells. Originally in the 1940s, viruses were replicated inside animal cells, specifically monkey cells, but they found that some of those cells were contaminated with simian virus. While that didn't harm humans, it was concerning because they needed cells that were undiseased. In the 1950s, rubella became a hot topic. A fetus from an elective abortion due to a rubella infection was used to harvest its cells. Those cells were uninfected and were prime for replicating viruses. There was no risk of any contamination in those cells. Remember, this was the late 50s and early 60s, and ethics were a lot different in medicine. So at this point in time, those fetal cells that have been used for medicine have been used since the 1960s and 1970s. They're cell lines. They are not actually fetal cells because they've been replicated so many times. It's just a cell line. Science uses them over and over and over again, basically from 2 elective abortions. And they don't use them to go into your vaccine. It's not an ingredient. So specifically for the J&J vaccine, it's an attenuated virus, meaning it's been weakened to the point where it cannot cause infection. J&J grew their vaccine in one of these fetal cell lines to attenuate it so that it's too weak to infect us. That doesn't apply to Pfizer and Moderna because those are mRNA vaccines. Do I support the use of these fetal cell lines? Yes. Yes. They've made a difference.